peaches, what's up? Since the Valentine month is starting super soon, like it's almost end of January and I'm filming it right now, so I thought before it gets too late I should make my recommendations from Zara that are romantic in my opinion. Basically some romantic Zara fragrances. Like I have something for everyone, for hot weather, for cold weather, for the newlyweds, for the old, for the young people. I have everything in here from Zara, and my Zara collection has grown a lot and I have almost everything from Zara. I know there are a few things that I still haven't picked up, but for now I just want to put a full stop on Zara. So for whatever I have in my collection, I want to talk about some romantic fragrances. But before digging in, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to be a part of the Peach Pack and tap on the notification bell icon to get notified every time I upload. I'm also super duper active on Instagram and I share about my personal life over there. So follow me on Instagram to connect better with me. Alright, the first one is Blossom Blush. I know so many of you are waiting for a separate review on this, and this is a very beautiful popcorn, like a caramelized popcorn and fruity, like cherry in the dry down and tonka beans in the dry down. I also sometimes get a little bit of vanilla here and there. And you know what, the last time I wore it, I think I have already mentioned it, they said that I was leaving a trail behind. So what I did was that I sprayed it on my husband, and he was just walking around in the house, and up close it smells like cherry fruit, but in the air the fragrance smells like a very soft and cozy and almost buttery cherry blossom flower. So this is like a very interesting fragrance. It is not super long lasting, I'll still say that, but for some reason this is very beautiful, and cherry blossom is a romantic flower, we cannot deny that. And in the air, when it leaves a trail behind, it definitely smells like cherry blossom flowers, but in a very creamy and buttery way because of the popcorn note in it. So very beautiful fragrance, a must try if you're looking for something soft and nice and a little different, like in your collection. And definitely you'll have to carry it along and touch up every 2-3 hours, but we do not mind that in the price point of 990 rupees, especially after the Jo Malone range. I feel that these are, I can make them work. Honestly, I can make them work without spending too much of money. The second fragrance that I want to talk about, that I have still not shown yet and I have it in my collection, this was basically my fourth lot of Zara, and it is Zara Rose. I'll quickly talk about the third lot and then move on to the fragrances from fourth lot. Zara Rose is said to be a dupe for J'adore by Dior. By the way, I just want to mention here something. I almost thought that Blossom Blush, because Paco Rabanne Pure Excess has a note of salty caramelized popcorn kind of thing, like has a note of popcorn basically. I thought it's a dupe for that, or maybe a diluted version of that, but it's not. So I bought it in the days when this packaging was available, and I like it so much. Like there is Zara embossed here and then Zara Rose written here, and it is a nice cylindrical bottle. The cap does not fit very well, but I do not mind that, and I really like this bottle. And in my opinion, this is a very beautiful romantic rose, fresh soapy fragrance. So it's very suitable for either the transition period or the daytime or summer daytime basically, because not all areas in India experience winters in the month of February. Like here in Hyderabad, it is already feeling like that summers have started, like the winter days are almost gone. So by February, I think it is going to be hot. So for that reason, I am mentioning some summer fragrances as well here. This one is a very beautiful rose soapy fragrance, and it is a very, not like a sharp soapy fragrance out there, no, it is a very soft soapy, very romantic, very like kind of, how I would say that, it's like you are going for a casual day or just taking a stroll, maybe in a garden or just around the market somewhere, and you have this on. This will just turn out perfect on a summer daytime kind of a date, like a casual date kind of setup. So it's really beautiful for that. I highly recommend you check this one out. It's not available in this packaging now. They almost sold it off in the price point of 590 rupees. Again, the longevity is not that great. Maybe like you can only pull off 3 to 4 hours at a max with this one, but it is not bad in the price point. The next fragrance that I have is, I know I talk about this so much and I'm so sad that it's not available, but since I have it, you also might have it because I have recommended it so much. You also might be having it in your collection, that's why I'm mentioning it. So Powdery Magnolia, in my opinion, it's a wife's fragrance. It's a classy vintagey, it is a classy vintagey powdery floral rose fragrance. Very beautiful if you are a newlywed and you are probably celebrating your first Valentine with your husband after marriage, or you are just you have been married for like maybe 10 years or maybe 20 years or 30 years whatsoever. If you want to go for a romantic fragrance, so that your husband feels that he's dating his wife, this is definitely something to go for. This is such a wifey kind of fragrance in my opinion. Very bridal, very wifey kind of, it has that stability. I always say that it has a kind of stability along with this beautiful rosy romanticness to it. So I highly recommend this for the newlyweds or basically a married couple. So I really highly recommend this. Alright, so this next fragrance is a very, very versatile fragrance in my opinion, and I think you can just pull this one off in any situation, but I definitely get some romantic vibes from it, and that is Black Amber from Zara. I was just cleaning it on my leg because I hate the fingerprints on my bottles when I show them to you. Black Amber is a very it's a beautiful balance of fruity floral, white florals and passion fruit and musky, and it's a sweet fragrance. So it can be pulled off in the summer nights and winter days as well. Very beautiful if you're somebody like me and you like putting on sweet fragrances on yourself. Because see, I'll tell you my reason for putting on sweet fragrances in summers. My body heat is not very high. So so for that reason, whenever I put a sweet fragrance on myself, like Black Amber, not a sickly sweet fragrance, but something like Black Amber or Violet Blossom, so whenever I put them on, they just start giving off such a nice sweet fragrance with my body heat raising up. For that reason, I can totally pull this one off in the summers as well. But if you don't want to go for a sweet fragrance in the summer days, I have some other options for you. So Black Amber, in my opinion, is very versatile, and it is for somebody like, let's say you're going for a first date, you have been virtually dating and you've decided to meet on the Valentine this time, or maybe you're meeting your future partner, or there's a possibility of something happening between you two. I think this is something to go for. I think this is something to go for. Very beautiful, very likable. You'll get compliments with this. He will definitely like it on you. For sure, I'm telling you, for sure he will like it on you. So this is a very safe yet versatile, very beautiful and yet romantic, in my opinion, a little bit sexy as well, but yes, definitely a romantic fragrance. Let's talk about a cozy fragrance now. Okay, so I want to mention Pink Flambe here. I know this is not long lasting. Yeah, I know that this will not perform very well, but this is for the close setup, the indoors, and if you're having a date on Valentine at your place in your flat or something, and you are going to have some cozy time or Netflix and chill time at home. So this is for anyone out there. If you're young, if you're old, if you're like, this is basically, though I do get the young vibes from it, but anybody anybody 35 and less can pull this one off in the cozy times. I think anybody can pull this one off. It's a very cozy, calming, chocolatey, white chocolate, lychee, juicy, chocolatey fragrance. Very beautiful, and I think it's just perfect for putting on for the cozy times. When he smells you, he'll smell chocolates. Make sure to overspray this, maybe like 3 sprays on the same spot, and don't forget to put it on your clothes. Alright, so this one, I do get some sexy vibes as well from this. I might put this one in the sexy perfume collection as well, because that I will post definitely my Zara sexies before Valentine for sure, because not everybody is like, I want to wear a romantic fragrance. Some of them are like, I want to smell sexy on this day. So for them, I'm soon going to post a video. So I'm talking about Gardenia. This is still my top favorite. It is still in my top fragrances, but I do get, like, along with the sexiness, I also get the romantic vibes from it. It's like you are going on a formal dinner with your partner, be it your boyfriend, be it your husband, be it your future partner, be it anybody out there. If you're going in a formal setup, if you're going on a formal date with your partner, this is such a beautiful fragrance. I don't know, maybe Black Opium has been there in the West for a long time, but in India it is like designers are still not very common among us. I feel that way, that not every third person is wearing designer fragrances for sure. So we are still not bored of Black Opium, and I love this fragrance. This one still have a special place in my heart, and I can't get enough of sniffing this, and I always put it on whenever it is a special day for me. Like the last time I wore it was my birthday. So yeah, it's very special for me, and I do get some romantic vibes from it along with the sexy vibes. For those who don't know what it smells like, it is a coffee fragrance. Like, you know what I'm believing now, that all this time I have been telling you that it's a woody fragrance, but now it's hitting my head, like, you know, that this is a coffee fragrance. It's coffee what I was smelling since then. So this is a sweet coffee, a little sexy, a little musky kind of fragrance. Very beautiful, and you know, basically I love it. There might be people who don't like it, there might be people who can't pull this one off, but this is my absolute favorite. Alright, so let's talk about summer fragrances now. I have 2 last summer fragrances, and I want to talk about Zara Man Gold, because I found out that this is a dupe for Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense. In my opinion, it is a romantic fragrance. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense should be told off as a summer romantic fragrance. Like, it's a super hot day, maybe like Hyderabad, maybe you're living in Mumbai or someplace hot, and you want to smell nice, and you want to smell, I don't know, a little sexy but a little romantic and a little sweet and very approachable, then this is a very good option. This is a dupe for Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense, in my opinion. I don't know if other people will agree with me or not, but this is such a yummy lemonade, mouth-watering and cardamom fragrance, and you definitely should try this one out if you're living in a hot area and you want something fresh and nice and sweet and mouth-watering this Valentine. And on to the last one, and this is, I don't talk about this fragrance too much, but this is Twilight Mauve. Twilight Mauve is not among my favorites, I'll be honest with you. I almost kind of regret buying this, and I have my own reasons for it. This is a watermelon fragrance with a lot of metallic muskiness in the dry down. So it's a super fresh, it gives me the tropical vibes. It has some tropical fruits along with watermelon and some florals as well in here, but it majorly to me smells like watermelon and musk, like metallic musk, but the musk in it is very sharp. And as I have mentioned before, that I have an allergy, like a throat allergy kind of a thing that gets triggered from certain fragrances. This is definitely the one that triggers triggers it and it makes me cough all day long. So for that reason I stay away from it, and I have not used it like at all. Maybe 2 to 3 times I've put it on and I have still the full amount of juice in here. I have not used it too much. But I want to tell you this, that if you do not have any such allergies like me, and if you can pull this one off, this is a very beautiful watermelony. Like if you are going on a date on a beach, let's take that scenario, or you're going to have a, I don't know, it is a daytime, beautiful daytime, tropical, beachy kind of scent in my opinion. If you have a situation like that, and if you're going to be at a place like that, or you already live on a destination like Goa and you're going on a date, this is something to go for. This is very juicy and nice and musky, very beautiful fragrance. I do like it a lot, especially when other people put this one on. I really like to smell it on them, but I can't carry it myself for my own reasons. So that's it for today's video. I hope you liked this list of romantic fragrances from Zara of mine, and if you end up buying something, again I would say do let me know in the comments below. I love reading about what you guys think about my recommendations and how you find them. If you're still here watching me and liking me, don't forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe to Be My Peaches. Till then, keep looking beautiful, keep smelling good, and have a great day all. Bye bye. Mwah.